Hello everyone, it's Tunarific here, and I want to welcome back for another Minecraft video. However, this time around, I have a really important announcement to make. This video is the official UHC Season 2 announcement. Yes guys, I've told you in some videos back then that Caleb and I are planning a UHC Season 2 server. And actually I have Caleb with me on the call, by the way. Hey Caleb.
Hey, what's up?
And yeah, so we were trying to basically have already the guidelines and the rules set up so that people who are already, have already signed in and set the application to participate have already an idea of what the server and what the rules are going to be about. So here they are. So yes, like, as you can see, let me just put myself in the normal mode. Here are the UHC Season 2 official server rules and guidelines. So rule number 1, must have Skype. If you want to participate in this UHC, you must have Skype. If you don't have Skype, I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to participate. It's just too hard when you're in teams to communicate with each other because we need all players to be on the same place.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it very difficult, so we want all teams to have the same advantages and the same, opportunities as everyone else, so yeah, must have Skype. Number 2, you must have sent the application already. In the description below, I'll have a link to the application form. You just put your name, your Skype info, and I think that's probably it, right, Caleb?
Yep, and just your in-game name.
Yeah, IG name, your Skype info, and that way you'll just send it. It'll send it to Caleb, and he'll be notified as to who wants to participate in the UHC. So far we have 14 people already signed in, but we're looking for like 20 people. So yeah. Number 3, you must be on time for the setup and for the game itself. This is self-explanatory. We want people to be online at least, so that Caleb can put some information, can test out the sidebar as so that it shows our names basically with our lives, and that's about it. But so we want you to at least log in once to the server, so everything's ready, and once the game starts, you're just like go bam to the point. Yep, like that. You just saw there. Caleb and I have our health at 20. We just basically want you to log in to just your name to pop in there.
It's gotta be either or for some reason.
So yeah, number 4, no nether. Yeah, last season we did have the nether. However, some people used it in a really smart way that it kind of at least took out 2 teams. If I'm not mistaken. So we want to make it a little more fair because you weren't expecting people to use it that way. So all good though, but we just want to make it a little more fair, I guess. So no nether. Also, yeah. So no potions. So only source of regeneration is going to be the golden apples.
The only way you can get potions from witches though.
Oh so. Yeah. Well, I don't think people wanted to go and fight witches at an early stage though. So.
But alternatively, I would suggest that you fight a witch.
I mean, it will help other teams, I guess. All right. So, and well, no mods, obviously. So, don't try to hack.
No damage indicators.
Yep. And so one last rule before Caleb talks about the other rules is there's gonna be teams of 4 again. Last time there were teams of 4. However, one change we're implementing on this time around is we are doing teams of 4. However, we're gonna choose a pair. So let's say Caleb and I are pairs. I want to play with Caleb, and then let's say one of the people who are let's say Jess and Daniel want to play on their pairs as well, and let's say the randomization pairs us 4 together. So it means you're going to choose someone who you want to be with on the UHC, and then it's gonna randomize you with another pair. So there's gonna be pairs randomized with other pairs, basically.
Yep.
So yeah, we want people to feel a little, at least comfortable in talking to like a friend or something, you know, someone they've already recorded with in the past, you know, because we want to make it, you know, but we also want to have it that random experience that probably in the last season we didn't have as much. Also, well, yeah, so you can talk about the other rules, Caleb.
Okie dokie. Let's start with number 6 is where we're at, and let's see. Borders will shrink shrink from 2 hours in. So basically, just to kind of speed up the game, when and if hopefully we never get to 2 hours again, but we probably will because bigger games make it longer games. But with the most of the stuff we have implemented is just to speed the game up. So hopefully we won't get to this. But if we do advise you to start working towards spawn. Borders will be shrinking. Number 7, we recommend people to record 20-minute videos. That's the reason that the server will give you an update every time 20 minutes is passed. It'll be like 20 minutes in, 40 minutes in, hour in. That's so you can easily break up your film. You don't have to. This is just me suggesting. You don't have to do this if you really love editing. I would just literally stop your recording every 20 minutes. That's what I do, and it will help you with your file sizes too. Exceptions can be made because last season where there was a lot of like lost footage and stuff, and people had bad audios and people uploaded highlight videos. The exceptions will be made for that. But we do want you to do the 20 minutes, but it's not as a big deal because none of us really have like a wide range of viewers, and we're not going to be spoiling much. When you die, you will get banned within 30 seconds. So when you die, it's going to say you will be banned in 30 seconds. It just gives you enough time to say your goodbyes. And you can leave whenever you want once you die, but otherwise you're not going to be able to be on past 30 seconds. And you won't be banned for life. It'll unban you when the game's over, but there's no reason to really get on after that because the UHC will be over until season 33. This is a rule that's kind of... it's number 10. It says if 3-hour limit has passed all immediate spawn, I think it's going to be more like work towards spawn and... because I don't know, a lot of people don't remember where spawn is, but basically we don't want to go over 3 hours. That's basically the limit. We don't really want it to turn into a death match because it's kind of un-UHC-ish, but it's going to have to just to slow down or speed up the game. And for more information, contact Caleb King Gaming or Tunarific at their Twitters, YouTube, or Skype. We have made a Skype chat with the members who have signed up so far, and future members will be added to that. And if you don't have a Skype contact, we will most likely add you.
Well, we will most likely add you once we receive your application form. Yes. Also, one thing I forgot to point out. Actually, 2 things I forgot to point out is one. I think you're testing out some plugins that will make it a little bit more interesting, I guess. Will make it more fun, and we won't tell you guys until the actual day of the server when the game starts to make it more interesting and surprising. However, one thing also I want to add out is we are the date and time for this UHC is still to be determined, to be announced. Because we do want to make sure that all participants who have already applied and said that they would like to participate, we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear when would you like to play UHC, because we want at least the majority to be here. We don't want like say, hey, let's do this on a Wednesday or a Friday and people cannot play that day. So we want to make sure that we hear from you to see what's your best day to play. And when we're most likely gonna be on a weekend. Because that's typically
Friday or Saturday probably.
Yeah, that's typically where people have more time to play on this kind of games. And
when you're considering the day that you have free, consider that whole day. Don't just consider a time frame because we never really know how long it's going to last. So if you have plans, like say we were doing this on a Saturday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, which would be 1 Eastern Time, make sure you don't have plans at like 6 that night. I mean, you can have plans, but you know what I mean? Just make sure your day is opened up. And let us know if your plans at night so we can try to schedule it at an earlier time, which it's hard to schedule it really early because like we have a lot of people from Hawaii that are going to be in this. And we even have a guy from the UK signed up. So it's going to be hard for us to schedule a perfect time, but we're going to try to make it as perfect as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, because we want to make sure that everyone is comfortable with the decision and we comfortable with the times we're gonna play at. We know somehow that it's gonna be either this upcoming weekend from when we're recording this. I'm recording this on a Sunday. It's gonna be the next weekend or 2 weekends from like the other weekend to come. So yeah, because we want to make these UHC things at least one UHC a month season, I guess. If it all goes well, which hopefully it will, most likely it will. But yeah, well, so that's basically it. This is the official UHC season 2 announcement. Make sure to check out in the links below for our Twitters and YouTube channels and other information as well. The link for the form will be there as well. So you haven't signed in, you can. It will be down there. And if you have more questions, make sure you just contact me or Caleb.
Yep.
And yeah, that's basically it. Thanks, Caleb, for being in the video, and we will see you guys soon. Hopefully
on a server near you.
Yep.
That is hosting UHC. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye.